This is going to be called your black Tupelo gum tree, you all, which is a hardwood, but it's a softwood at the same time. Mostly used for carving purposes, like duck decoys and whatnot years ago. They lose their leaves in the wintertime, but when this tree loses the seeds on it, it creates tannic acid in the water, so that's what helps on not having to deal with mosquitoes here. And it's also a tree that say can live up to 1,000 years.
What's that yellow flower?
Those are coreopsis.
Oh, okay.
That's what those are.
It's just a different...
Yeah. I call them a swamp daisy. Bigger trees here with the ridges bases, like right, left, straight ahead, you all. That's going to be your bald cypress. That's the hard, that's the black crowned night heron bird on top of that one to the left. Gray with a blue back to it. You see it here? Just here. See it right here?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That bird is better known to me as a flying ribeye, you all. So don't get caught with it. But the bald cypress is the hardwood, expensive wood, antebellum homes years ago, shingles on homes are built with. They are conifers, but they lose their leaves in the wintertime. They are cousins to the redwood, and they say they can live up to 1,500 years of age. It's also our state tree here in Louisiana, and it's something also how Baton Rouge got named, because in French, Baton is thick and Rouge is red. That's what it stands for. And if you look at this one to the right, it's kind of over the sun, but it's all hollowed out. But and although it's hollowed out, it's still very much alive, because they survive around the outer core, you all. They don't survive on the inside, which we call pecked or wormy cypress. And once it starts to fall apart, we call it driftwood. Taxidermists, arts and crafts, floors, everybody else uses it. And it made the gears smaller, and I was popping them left and right. It was like $1,300 to $1,500 every time there was bust the lower unit. And that's when we found out that the gears wasn't the same. So I bought this one. It's a 60 with a 90 lower unit on it. So I spent a little bit more money on it. I'll tell you that before you buy. If you're thinking about buying, I'll tell you. That's the, what is that? Red shoulder hawk, you all. Let's see if we can get it. There it is, right there. Gray blue right there on the left.
Yeah.
There's a gator's head right there, straight ahead. 12 o'clock, you all left of that dead tree too. You see the head sticking? You understand?
No.
There he goes. Just went down. Got his little bubbles moving, trail, so it's just staying there. Find some more. That's That's an anhinga bird
Their
flying
wings open,
across.
they are drying themselves off to fly. And they can't fly, they fall in the water, and they come up and they look just like a snake. Or you see the head and neck. So that's why people call them snake birds. That sound we're hearing, those are fish crows, and they're a little bit smaller than a common crow. The common crow sounds like they're saying car. They won't bite. McElhaney's, who has the Tabasco sauce, is the ones who also brought them back from, extinction by Billy Nestoneri's farm. Some days we get through, some days we don't. Okay, look at 11 o'clock. In the middle of the wall, you see that one laying there? And then there's another one, well, there was another, you see that fell off. But that one's still there.
He sure is.
It's a big one.
Y'all can stand if y'all need to stand. Just
Yeah.
be careful if I hit something not to fall. It'd be a bad place to fall in.
Yes.
This might be the one called Crooked Jaw. You all his jaws. See what happens. Do y'all want to get close?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot too. Because you see the bottom, it's completely gone. Yeah, or maybe an outboard motor, just hard to see what happened to it. Develop their own antibiotics in their system.
This one ugly looking critter.
It is. Boats to fish them. And 11 o'clock, there's your great blue heron in the shade right of that tree.